learning more tonight about the on-water incident yesterday that left the REGENT Seaglider prototype with a damage to its left wing. As we've been reporting since the past spring, the Rhode Island-based company has been testing its hybrid boat and plane vessel on Narragansett Bay. NBC 10's Aaron Coogan is live in the studio with what we've learned. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, hey, Sam. Well, the major clarification from REGENT tonight was that in no way did the vessel crash. Trial testing is actually in its hydrofoil phase, which means the vessel doesn't even leave the water. Instead, they say damage was incurred during that test, which resulted in the wing making contact with the water.
The wing was in the water, and then as we kind of came up to it, we noticed both its tip floats were in the water.
The REGENT Seaglider temporarily put out of commission Saturday afternoon. Sailors on Narragansett Bay describing company crews attending to the partly submerged vessel.
REGENT had a couple boats out there. Right as we were sailing by, they put out a security message over the VHF basically saying, hey, this is what happened. You know, Coast Guard's aware, nobody's hurt, we don't need assistance.
In a statement from REGENT this afternoon, they say teams were conducting trials on the vessel's hydrofoils when the hybrid boat and plane experienced damage. They say, quote, the two captains on board and the REGENT operations team followed all safety procedures and no one was hurt. The Seaglider's safety protection systems functioned as designed to protect the crew. The prototype did not take on any water, end quote. Those on the bay Saturday say at least one diver was also assisting crews in the water, attaching what looked to be flotation devices. They say it wasn't long before much of the submerged wing was back level with the rest of the vessel.
If they didn't put a float bag on it or a lift bag, it probably would have just kind of sat even more on its side, and that wing would have been quite a bit more into the water.
Take a look. This is the REGENT Seaglider on its hydrofoils during previous trials on the bay. Currently, the high-speed, all-electric prototype is being tested to provide an alternative mode of transportation, combining the convenience of a boat with the speed of an airplane to commuters by 2027. No word tonight on the extent of damage incurred by the prototype or what impacts it will have on the overall testing schedule. REGENT, however, says the vessel was successfully brought back to the testing facility, where crews are now assessing both the damage and the test data.
Now, intentions are to resume with the on-water trials as soon as possible. REGENT says they expect to know more later this week. Reporting in studio, Aaron Coogan, NBC 10 News.